It came to my attention yesterday of a group of men whose mindset on relationships and attracting women, although is fundamentally different than what I believe now, is actually what I definitely believed when I was growing up and while I was married. They call themselves the Black Pill Society, and they believe that women are attracted to men solely based on the way they look and their physical genetics, and there's really no self-improvement or self-development you can do to really help you in any way. I don't believe this now. I've gone over reasons why. I believe that there's physical evidence of this not being the case at all. But when I was growing up, I believed that the reason I wasn't getting girlfriends or that I didn't have anybody that liked me was because of my physical appearance. I had glasses, I was pretty skinny, I wasn't athletic. So that's the reason I assumed that I wasn't getting girlfriends. I didn't look at myself as, being lazy or not being able to socialize. Those are all things that you can control. You can learn to be more social. But I based all this off of, kids in school. I would see the good-looking kids, the kids that I thought looked better than me. They all had girlfriends in middle school and high school. They were popular. And I just assumed it was because of my looks that was the reason that I was falling behind. This kept up until I got married. I think, looking back at it now and discovering this Black Pill community, I think the reason I even really got married, even though there was a ton of red flags, was because I felt I was never gonna do better than this girl. She was very attractive. I don't know why she would have picked me over other guys, but she did. She chose me for sure. So that's why I didn't want to let her go. I felt like no matter what I do, my looks are gonna hold me back from getting somebody new. So I didn't work on self-improvement when I was married. I allowed myself to get fat. I allowed myself to get lazy. No purpose, no drive, no direction. Just, coasting, playing video games. Not looking to improve because I didn't think I could. I assumed you're just the way you are, and if your looks are what's gonna get you a girl, then what's it matter if I work out? I don't have those genetics. Getting divorced, I learned about the red pill community, which I'll go over, I think, in another video. I'll kind of break down why I feel the red pill community saved my life. But just some of the gist of it is that I started to learn that women are attracted to high value men. It's not based off of your physical appearance as much as it is your personality traits. What's driving you? Are you the kind of man that's gonna, bring value to the table? Are you gonna be able to work hard? Are you gonna be able to push through adversity and not just give up at everything? Just assume that everything's hopeless? Which is how I felt growing up. Never tried, just assumed I am what I am. And, that's where it is. So that's why it's very interesting to come across this community, because I felt the same way. It wasn't until I got divorced. There's signs before the divorce where I started to learn that I could socialize. I remember watching a guy named Mark Azoki teaching me how to be more charismatic. So that kind of triggered me that it is possible to improve, to attract new women. If I didn't learn the red pill, if I stuck in this black pill, I would either have gotten married to a girl that would have done the same things, we would have the same shitty relationship, or I would have been single and just overweight and just kept playing video games, because I would have felt pretty hopeless. But I know for a fact that, you can lose weight, you can get better friends, you can make more money, you can travel and have adventures, you can learn to socialize, you can learn to date online and get on dates to practice that. It's all stuff that you can control. And I think that the black pill mindset is very limiting. So if anybody has been watching my content, and I know I've seen a lot of comments of guys are going through the same situation, maybe you think you're stuck with your girl because you were in the same mindset I was, that, I mean, it's based off looks. I have to just stick with the hottest girl I think I'll ever get. And then you just don't ever really try to improve yourself as much as you could. So if that's you, I would just kind of look and see where that mindset comes from. I think a lot of it was brainwashing for me as a kid. I see, you know, Saved by the Bell, the popular kid gets the girl, Melrose Place, Beverly Hills 90210, the rich kids, the good-looking kids, they get the hot girls. And me being the quiet kid with glasses, I don't stand a chance. What am I supposed to do? I guess I'll just start doing drugs and drinking a lot of alcohol and hope that a girl picks me, which is what happened. So I'm glad I don't have that mindset now. I see where it generates from. It's also easier to just believe that than to actually improve yourself. So if you do feel that way, just know I think it's bullshit now. I look into a thing called the red pill community. Some of it is probably not 100% accurate. I don't agree with all of it. I'll make a video about the aspects I do agree with and don't agree with. But the main thing that I got from getting divorced and learning red pill was that you are in control of your attractiveness. Yes, you might not be able to look like Brad Pitt, and some girls are going to be attracted specifically to looks. I mean, there's just not much you can do about that. There's no point dwelling on things you can't control anyways. So focus on what you can control. You can eat healthier, you can work out more, you can socialize just a little bit better, you can be a little bit more playful. You're in control of if you see a cute girl, if you go approach her. You're in control of if your profile pictures suck, you can go out and get better ones for online dating. There's a lot of things you can control. Black pill, I feel like, is just taking the easy way out. Seems like a lot of crying and moaning. I mean, I get it, I was there too. But once you see the red pill, I guess, you just can't go back. So if you do feel like that, if you do feel you're in the black pill community, I don't know, I would kind of look at, just get an idea what else is out there. That's it for today. I just got back from North Carolina, so I'm kind of tired. I just wanted to shoot another video, keep the streak alive. Hopefully the content has been improving a little bit. Let me know what you guys want to see, how things are going in your relationships. If you're going through a divorce, I know a lot of comments have been. I wish you luck. Just know that it's not over. If this is truly the girl you want to be with, find ways to make it work. If you're like me and you're not very happy and you just don't see hope, think of what you want to do. Do you want to stay in this relationship? Is this going to be what you want to do long term? I just got done traveling to meet a friend who I never would have done that when I was married. I would not have had friends. I would have been home at the house doing nothing, not living my life. It's scary to go through the divorce, absolutely. So it's something you definitely have to make sure is the right decision for you. But if you're doing it out of fear that you won't be able to find somebody or your life's not going to be the same, I mean, it's not going to be the same. It can be way better. I'm living proof of that. I can go through more examples of how. I actually think I might make a video about ways that I haven't improved either. I don't want to make it sound like I'm living the best life now or that I'm some super expert, but I do feel that I've learned a lot from my divorce, and I wish I would have had people there that would have helped me out. I didn't have a lot of support systems that were going through what I did. A lot of the people that I've met since my divorce, I've mentioned that we have the same goals. We always wanted to meet new women. We wanted to improve ourselves. We wanted to start businesses, but they didn't have the same experience I did. They either didn't have girls to start, or they were very good with girls the whole time. And they didn't have that, they were never in that relationship where you just feel trapped and alone and you don't know what to do. You don't want to leave your wife. I mean, that's a terrible thing to say. But at the same time, it's it's not what you want. You're not happy, she's not happy, and you're wasting time. So, something to consider. I don't know if that helps you. Let me know what you want to see, like I said, and I will see you tomorrow. See ya.